Yo, yo, yo. Merry Christmas. Happy Boxing Day. I am here to do from the 26th, a pick a card 1, 2, or 3 from the 26th, which is today, to the end of December, the 31st. Just going to finish off this year with the rest of the month. And then next week I will do pick a card 1, 2, or 3 from the 26th, which is today to the, there you go, it works. That's good. Okay, like I said, I'm going to finish off the rest of the year with a pick a card from now until the 31st. And then after that, I will be doing a January 2021 reading for all signs next week at some point in time. That's what I'll be doing. That's my schedule. Hey, what's up, Caddy? How you doing, sweetheart? How you been? How's your holiday? For those of you celebrating Boxing Day, happy holidays. Hey, Elizabeth, what's up, sweetie? You all right? Hey, Shakima, what's up, sweetie? All right? Yeah, it was good. I had a good time. I just went to my parents' house real quick just to see what they were up to. It's been raining here like all day. Hey, Paris, I did have a wonderful Christmas. Hope you did too. And for those of you who celebrate Boxing Day today, because here's the holiday, so we celebrate Boxing Day here. Can't get it out of my mouth. But anyway. Hey, Alex. How you doing, sweetie? All right? Merry Christmas to you and your family. Hope everybody's good. Hope you're enjoying your long weekend. We all deserve it after all the crap we've been through. I don't know why this stupid thing is shaking, but whatever. I just came on because it's raining here and I can't really do anything, so it's like pure rain. It's crazy, but I'm inside chilling. I said I might as well do a pick a card for the rest of the month, and then next week I can start my January situations. Yeah, same here, Caddy. We just hung out home. We ate food and just chilled. And today we're all home because it's pouring rain here. So everybody's just home and doing the same thing they did yesterday. Just chill. Hey, Hannah, how you doing, sweetheart? Merry Christmas to you. Hope you had a good one. Good to see you. Otherwise, all's good. I had a good Christmas. Spent it with my family and been chilling, resting up because I got to go work on Monday. Yeah, it was too much food. I know, right? Okay. Well, at least you got Marky now, Alex. You got everybody here. Thanks. Miss you too, Hannah. Hey, Zara. How you doing, my love? You all right? Oh, nice, Shakima. Yeah, I think a lot of people did video chats and things like that. And, this year has just been one of those years that it sucks. Just not much we can do about it. But I would say as long as you're living and you're here, then that's a blessing. And for those that are gone, just remember it's a part of life. One thing that we're guaranteed when we're born is death. So that's how I look at it. Good to hear. Oh, nice, Shakima. Have fun. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is a pick a card 1, 2, or 3 from now the 26th to the 31st of December. Usually I do all the elements, but I'm just going to do a pick a card for the rest of the month. And then next week I'm going to start doing, I'm actually going to do all the signs for January. Hey, Janice. Happy New Year to you too, sweetheart. Yes, hope it is a Happy New Year for everybody. I know it will be. I think next year will be a lot better than this year, that's for sure. As long as we start on the right track and we do what we have to do, then we're good. Okay, pick a card 1, 2, or 3 for the 26th to the 31st of this month, December, for the rest of the year. Let's see what we got. And today I'm going to be using my Jesus cards from Doreen Virtue because we all need Jesus. His birthday was yesterday, and we all need Jesus. This is going to be the outcome card for each pile. It's a very simple message. If you don't believe in Jesus, just take the message. I'm not asking you to believe in anything I do. It's up to you. All right, pick a card, 1, 2, or 3 for this 26th to the 31st. 1, 2. All right, this card, 20, this pile, 20. 2. Okay. For those of you who picked pile number 1, card number 1, you might feel like the rest of this month, the 26th to the 31st, might be unfair. Or you might feel like alone, that you don't have a partner, you don't have some certain family around. Or you could be thinking about your last Christmas and your last Boxing Day that you had and how things were. Some of you could be feeling like life isn't fair. You're feeling like you have to judge the way things is and the way things are. You could be thinking about the contradictions that you've had and coming up. You could be taking caution against your decisions, whether or not you want to spend more money, whether or not you want to do something, whether or not you want to talk to somebody. And card number 1, you might dispute for your own personal gain in these next few days. You also could be dealing with a person that's not a real friend. Somebody could be coming back into your life or has come back into your life just for Christmas these past day or two, and you're like, why are you coming back now? You know, it's going to feel like a retrograde type of energy, because I've been saying that yesterday and I said it again today. It's like, Christmas always brings back people that, feel like, oh, because it's Christmas, they'll accept my phone call or they'll accept my apology, or because we're supposed to be all lovey-dovey for Christmas. But some of you are like, I don't give a shit what day it is. You ain't coming back to aggravate me or allow me to become, intolerable or have tolerance for that person, okay? You could be falsely accused by somebody because they think that you've ruined your Christmas or your holidays, or they could be talking to you in the next few days and you're like, no, you're a bad partner, you're a bad business partner, you're just a person that I don't want to deal with, you're not a true friend. People could be just coming back and trying to treat you unfairly or make you feel like, it was unfair that you don't talk to me on Christmas. Why you didn't talk to me on Christmas? I was waiting for your call. That type of energy where, someone's going to try and make you feel like, why were you indecisive on saying Merry Christmas to me? Or why you haven't responded to my text? You got me? So card number 1 for these next few days, you might be getting aggravated by certain people. Could be a male or a female. It could be just somebody who is, that you're taking caution by dealing with them. Because if you do deal with them or you give them the time of day, it's going to be some type of involvement of trickery or some type of involvement for their own personal gain. Like somebody could be coming to you and say, hey, look, I'm having a hard time because at the end of the month, I got to do this and I got to do that. So can you please help me? And they're like, no, I'm not going to help you because I know exactly what's going to happen. It's going to end badly like it always has. All right. Another thing here, card number 1 is if you feel like you didn't get what you wanted and what you needed for Christmas as far as family, friends, or gifts or anything like that, but that God has got your back and that all you got to do is, come to a meditative state of mind where, it's not all that bad, And your Jesus message and your outcome message is plain and simple. Ask and you shall receive. that your joy may be full. And that's what God and Jesus is asking you, because the outcome here is you being dealt an unfair situation by someone. Someone who's going to try and make you feel like you're biased or you're bad, or, why didn't you do this? Or why didn't you give me a gift? Or why didn't you speak to me? Or why you don't say Merry Christmas back to me? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I haven't heard from, somebody's going to test your patience. What Jesus is asking you shall receive, that your joy may be full. So after a situation of conflict or disputes or, crazy situations, you just ask for God to just relieve you of that BS. So that way you can move forward. All right, card number 1. And usually I pick card number 1, and that resonates totally because I've had a few people come back into my life, during this Christmas holiday, and I'm like, what the heck do you want? And I'm like, don't think because Christmas is here that I'm Santa Claus and I'm going to be like, oh, hi, how you doing? Yeah, wouldn't that? All right. Card number 2. What I got here for you is you are a kind and compassionate person. You mean well. People look at you as a person who they can depend on, a person who is a good friend, a person who is ready to do things but also can be inactive as much as they are active. You could be also dealing with a person that is immature or has given you different advice, but I feel like you are the right person in the situation. For those of you who pick card number 2, in the next few days, you're going to see how someone is being and acting towards you, because this is a time of year where people act crazy. Because of Christmas, they think it's the time of giving. But when you don't give to somebody, they're going to get mad. And they're going to be kind of like, oh, well, you didn't do this, so I didn't do that. It's going to be like a he said, she said. This is almost like kind of like card number 1. But the thing is, with card number 2, I see that you are the person who makes your own decisions. You're the person who has your own ideas. You don't need anybody. But somebody will test your patience in these next few days and try and tell you and give you advice that makes no sense. You know how you always get that know-it-all person? Well, card number 2, that know-it-all person is going to be like, oh, well, I did that, and you should do it this way because it worked for me. But it's going to be incorrect advice. It's going to be advice that you shouldn't take. So if anybody's going to be a know-it-all to you, card number 2, in these next few days, don't take their advice, because it's going to result of no. And it's going to result of nothing. It's going to result of you not being active because of this advice that you're going to get, And the reason why you take this advice, because you're a kind and compassionate person and you're willing to listen to this person, or listen to people's advice, or listen to people's, judgments and, their situations. And you're going to be like, okay, sure, yeah, but you've also got to be taking your own advice and your own ideas. Try not to allow people to give you the sense of, oh, you got to listen to me and me only. Okay. So card number 2, don't make any hasty decisions. If you're getting advice, take it with a grain of salt. Take it and just run away with it and just don't do whatever you have to do. But the reason why this person is dealing with you, or the reason why this situation is happening, card number 2, is because you mean well. They know you're a good person. So they feel like, oh, well, if I give my advice to them, they're not going to shut me down. If I'm asking them for a favor, they're not going to shut me down because they're such a great, decent person, and they're gullible and they'll do anything that I want. So make sure you don't get caught up in being too compassionate and too kind to anybody in these next few days. Okay, card number 2. Also, take your own advice and your own ideas in any case, in any matter. Do what's best for you. Try not to do what's best for everybody else. Okay? Like I always say on this channel, self-love is the best love. Take care of your life and what you're doing, and don't worry about what other people are trying to tell you to do, because usually they're telling you things to get you off track because they're either 1, jealous, or 2, envious. All right? And the message from Jesus is very simple. All things whatsoever you shall ask in prayer, Believing, you shall receive. Card number 2, your outcome card, is all things whatsoever you shall ask in prayer. Believing, you shall receive. And this is exactly what I always say. Believing is receiving. If you believe, you shall receive. Hey, Elaine, how you doing? So card number 2, you are going to be dealing with a person who is going to think that you are Jesus for them. If they ask you, they think that you're going to give to them. So you're not Jesus. So allow Jesus to give to them. Tell them to ask Jesus to give to them. It's not your job to be giving. You're not Santa Claus and you're not Jesus. So you tell this person, card number 2, that if you believe and you ask in prayer, then you shall receive. And if you don't want this person to annoy you, then you ask Jesus to help you. Because sometimes any person that can help them is Jesus. All right? I'll pray for him too. Okay, card number 3. You could have been through a situation where you had to take time for yourself because you worked really hard. This is a week where you could be resting. This is a week you could be working hard. This is a week where you could be getting the results of your efforts. Yo, what's up, Bob? Merry Christmas. You're welcome, Paris. Thank you, sweetheart. For those of you who pick card number 3, the expectations that you have could make you feel like things are always difficult. Everything always is a challenge, you know? Also, you know, by working hard, you have people out there, when they watch you and watch your every move, they're going to be like, oh, you worked all through the holiday. You worked all this month. You must have a lot of money. You must have this. You know how you have those people that always have to comment on how your life is better than theirs and say it indirectly like a little biatch, right? I can't stand people like that. And this is exactly what the energy I see here. They're like a hidden enemy. You know, they're like a person who doesn't really like you. And they're gonna they might be somebody you work with, or they might be somebody that's in your energy that says, oh, wow, look at you. You got this for Christmas, or you got that. Or look at you, you're balling. Oh, you got a bonus? Oh, I didn't. Must be nice to be you. You know how you get those people that say that shit to you? I see that happening this week. From the 26th to the 31st, card number 3, you might get some jealous and envy around you, some type of deceptive type of comments, people, but you don't care. And this is the good part of this card number 3 is you don't care about awaiting the judgments of others or caring about what anybody says, because you have what you want. You've got the combination of material and spiritual well-being and prosperity. You've got this bliss within yourself, knowing that I have everything I want because I work for it. I don't care what this person says about me. I don't care if these people think that I have more than them, because you worked hard for it, and you don't need to explain yourself to anybody because you don't give a shit. And that's the attitude that you're going to have in the next few days, card number 3, is you can sit there and say, well, you know what? You can have the same thing if you do what I do. Work hard and shut your mouth, and you'll get everything that you want. Okay? And you, card number 3, my advice to you from me is don't entertain the people who are envious of your life. Don't entertain stupid people. Okay? Because when we entertain stupid people, that means we're going to have stupid energy. And we're going to be like, I can't believe this person said this shit to me. I can't believe they're always envying my life. Like, why don't you do the same, moron? Then you won't be in the same boat. Then you won't be doing all the things that you're doing. And if you was like me, saved your money, paid your bills, and did what you had to do, then you would be in the same, predicament as me, having the combination of material and spiritual prosperity. And what I mean by that is, during the time of Christmas and during this week, you might be saying, you know what, it was a hard year, but at least I have everything I want. At least I'm healthy. At least I have my bills paid. At least my kids are okay. At least my mom and dad are okay. At least I have a job. At least I have what it takes, and I worked hard for what I have. So you might have these people or a person around you, card number 3, that is expecting you to have difficulties. And if you overcame your difficulties, this person or people might say, oh, look at you. Must be nice. So don't entertain people who look at your prosperity, okay, and your riches and your value. And don't expect people to say, oh, congratulations, card number 3. You got this and you got that. I'm so happy for you. You got me? So there's going to be a little pause in your mind of whether or not you want to entertain the struggle of others. Don't entertain anyone else's struggle because you struggled and you've overcome the struggle. So what the other people doing and what they're saying shouldn't matter to you at all. All right, card number 3. Just know that the more energy we give stupid people, then the less energy we have to waste on them. Okay? Because they're in a time like this, and this year has been that type of year where if you're getting over and someone else isn't, they're going to make that known to you like you owe them something. It's happened all year. Oh, it must be nice to be you. And then. You ain't got to listen to that shit because it's not about that. As long as you have what you want, then that's all that should matter to you. Okay? Your outcome card is take therefore no thought for the morrow. For the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. And that is pretty much what I've been saying. Take therefore no thought for the morrow. For the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. So all you got to do is walk your path like Jesus here. He's walking along the shoreline. He's walking on these rocks. You got me? So he's been through that struggle, but he knows once he gets over these rocks, he ain't got to worry about nothing. You got me? So if you've been through the struggle and you finally have accomplished what you need to accomplish, then don't allow people to put you back in that unaccomplished thought. You got me? This is what card number 3 is. And this is how everyone's life pretty much is going lately. Because all these picker cards, all these piles that I did today are all about people. And I always say there's people out there. And there's always going to be someone who's going to test your happiness, your sadness, your life, what you're doing, how you're doing it. People are like police. People are like, private investigators. I call them hidden enemies. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gotta entertain that. All right. And that's what the biggest challenge to everyone in this room is, not to entertain it. Okay. You don't need to be entertaining the clown in the circus. Let him entertain in his own little world. Okay. Hey, JR, how are you, sweetheart? Happy holidays. All right, I'm going to do a collective for everybody that's here and everybody who watches afterwards. Like I said, this is from the 26th today to the 31st. Exactly. People wait for people's downfalls. That's what they really do. People waiting for your downfall, the only thing they're going to get in the end is more waiting, because it ain't going to happen. Some people wait forever for someone's downfall because it ain't going to happen. And the reason it doesn't happen is because that's that person's karma for waiting for your downfall. Yeah. That's why I don't allow them to get into your energy, because it's going to be what they want. People do that on purpose. The less people you have around you, the better it is. Trust me. Exactly, Shakima. You gotta understand that you can manipulate your own mind. You can manipulate your own mind to believing that you have a force field around you and no one can touch you. It's not a arrogant or cocky way of living. It's a way of living in a protection bubble. So people do not attack you. People can't take your energy. And once they can't do it, they'll move on to the next person who can't control their mind. You got me? All right. I'm going to be using my deck, which is the Marky Mark's Tarot deck. Next month, I'll have my part 2 of my deck will be out. I have my second deck coming out next month. And both of them will be for sale on a website, and I'll keep you informed of where to get it and how to get it. All right? Okay. Collective. Let's see what we got for us for the next few days, the 26th to the 31st. All right. Like I said before, jealousy and envy from people around you. And remember what I said about that. Don't give it your energy. And the reason why this card has come out, because there is a breakup or a loss of something. Somebody might lose something. You might be going through a breakup, or the person you broke up with might be jealous and envy of you because you are living a better life. And when that happens, all you got to do is smile and go and do whatever you got to do. Because at the end of the day, whatever this loss is, or whatever this breakup of a friendship or relationship, whatever this is, there's always going to be jealousy and envy from people around you. Because who else is going to be jealousy and envy of you? You know? Also, you are manifesting money, collective. Keep manifesting that money. And because you are manifesting that money, there's going to be jealous and envy. There's going to be losses because you're making that moolah. You got me? When things are good for us, it's not good for the people around us because some of them don't have our best interests at heart. How many people have told you this year, I'm so happy for you because you don't have COVID and you are doing great and you have a great job and you have a great life and I'm proud of you even though my life isn't. I don't envy yours. I'm proud of you. I'm proud that you're doing good. I support your ideas and your stuff. How many? Not too many. Hey, Allison, how are you, sweetheart? Happy holidays. And lastly, collective, yes, it's possible. Because yes, it is possible to keep doing what you have to do in life to get what you want. Okay? Because these cards all have come out because it's possible for you to manifest money. And when you do manifest that money, don't worry, because there's going to be jealousy and envy from people around you because you broke up with them or they lost because you gained. Okay? And that's exactly why I made this deck and put these cards together, because this is about how people deal with other people in life. If anybody's going to tell you, I will. And I'm not scared to tell people about the way things are in this world. And the way things are in this world is there's not too many genuine people out there anymore. Never was, really. We're just seeing it every day. That's why we as people have to be around and put ourselves in better predicaments, better circles, better people, better life. Make your resolution for 2021 to stay around good, wholesome, genuine people. And I know you can't just pick them out of a box or a barrel, or you can't just meet somebody and expect the person to be this great, genuine person. You have to go through the trials and tribulations of trust and getting to know somebody and getting to know how this person is. Sometimes you can know somebody for years and they turn on you. And as soon as you get that red flag, like the red of my damn outfit, as soon as you see that red, you know it's time. Don't allow the person to keep putting more pins in your back and knives in your back. We have to make that promise to ourselves that from now on, from this day forward, when you get that 1 ounce of disrespect, lies, envy, jealousy, you've got to cut that cord right away, because then it becomes a pile of shit. It becomes a pile of negativity that the more it accumulates, the more work you got to do to get rid of. So if you get rid of it when it's this little, then that's going to be a little bit of a problem for you to get rid of. Take my advice. This year has been a year where people come and go. And if that's happened to you, then that's a good thing, because it'll prepare you for next year to release yourself from all the negative bullshit in your life. Trust me, keep getting rid of what does not serve you. Okay? Hey, Blue Nile, Merry Christmas to you, sweetheart. How you doing? Well, there you go, JR. And that's why once, yes, Allison, it will be out in January. My second deck is going to be out in probably maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. And I'm going to have both my decks on a website for sale, both of them, in January, for sure. I'm just allowing everybody's crazy madness to get over and done with, so I can go ahead and put some good positive things out there in the world. And like I keep saying, please take my advice. Please take your own advice. Use your intuition and discretion from now on with the people you're around, the places you go, the people you have in your circle. Okay? Please allow yourself to have the opportunity to have a better, cleaner, drama-free, less negativity in your life for 2021. Start now. Okay? I want the best for you guys. I want everybody to be around people who are in your best interests and have your best interests at heart. We've all been through BS and people, so you got to make sure that things don't reoccur. Don't go and slip up in the same mistakes. Okay? Hey, Triple Crown, how you doing? Merry Christmas to you too. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Rest, recover, rejuvenate. Think about what you have to do to make your life better and your life only. Everyone else's life should not matter to you. You got to make your life better first. Once your life is up to par, then you can go and do what you got to do for everyone else. This is a time where we all should be taking care of ourselves more now than ever. Okay? Because the world is crazy, and it has been for years. All right? Try to do more for yourself. You'll feel more happy. More better. Okay? More. More for you. Make things happen. Make this year coming up better than any year of your life. Make things happen for you. That's what you got to do. Take care of you. A lot of people in this room probably don't take care of themselves as much as they should. And that's what we should do. Life is precious. You got to make your time here as best you can. And if you don't give a shit, then that's up to you. I can't force you to do anything. Okay? I can't force you to do nothing. All I'm doing is giving you advice about how you should deal with yourself. Take it or leave it. Okay? It's just my opinion. You got me? Yes, my this is my original deck that I made this year, and it will be for sale soon. I'm just waiting for this whole Christmas madness and courier things, because Bermuda Customs is having a hard time because we had a record amount of shipments this year because nobody's going away. You know, and Bermuda is one of the best places to be right now for coronavirus because we don't really have anybody dying and stuff like that, which is a blessing. Because the Bermuda Triangle, the coronavirus got lost, and you know, it can't come back. You know, the coronavirus can't handle the Bermuda Triangle. So anyway, I'm joking around, but that's actually, you know, a blessing for us here. And like I said, once the couriers get back on track and things calm down, I'm going to order my second deck. and get things done. And there's going to be a website where I actually get the cards made that I will send on a link. So you can click it underneath my page and then it'll take you right to the link and you can buy both decks. All right. So my second deck is already made. I just got to publish it and make it happen. And then this first one is already made. I just got to make some more copies and then we're all good. You can go there and buy it anytime you want. So I want to make it where you can buy both at the same time. All right. But it's in the works, but it's taking a little time because of what's going on in the world and, you know, the holidays and yada, yada, yada. I'm not making excuses. It's everybody else's excuses. I'm ready to go. It's going to be a deal regardless because you're getting my deck. So that's a deal in itself, you know? So that's up to the website to do. I'm just going to make it happen. Like I said, I'm going to have like a giveaway as well next year, probably around my birthday time in February. I'll probably have like a little raffle draw and give away some stuff. I'm actually going to try and get some stuff in Bermuda, like gifts from here, like souvenir type things that tourists will get. So I'm going to try and get some things and just give away some stuff. You know, but we'll see how it all goes. It all depends on how the world's turning. It all depends on how things are. Yeah, there you go. All right. And thank you for those readers that use my deck out there. Shakim, I appreciate that. Renee also uses my deck and puts it all out there. And the people who use my deck and got it, I appreciate them putting me out there in front of the whole world. I appreciate that very much. And hopefully when it gets sold, it'll be everywhere. So that's my goal. I'm also going to have hats like this for sale as well. This is one of them that I have. So I'm going to have some more merchandise and things like that available soon. Next year is all about me. And I take care of myself. Make things happen. Sure, you can move to Bermuda. Bermuda's open. Just don't bring no virus with you. Yeah, TikTok, I'm sure. Well, people are already on TikTok using my deck. So, you know, it's all good. The thing is I gave it to some good people and they're using it and they like it. So hopefully the second one will get the same type of love and we'll go from there. You know, I encourage every reader out there to make their own deck, to, you know, to put themselves out there, keep working, and it'll just come to you. You know, sometimes it's not your turn, but at least you're progressing to get to your turn. You know, I'm not the type of person who loves publicity and I don't care about how many people is in my room or how many subscribers I have or how many likes and views I have. I really don't give a shit because my mission is to help people and to resonate to the people that resonate with me. It's impossible for every reader to resonate with every single person on earth. You're not God and you're not Jesus. And don't try to act like them either because you're only going to deal with certain people. There are only going to be a certain amount of people that will deal with you and love you and care about you and resonate with you. So my advice to every reader out there is don't try and read the whole world. Read the people who give you feedback and tell you that you're spot on. You're the person I deal with. You're the person I trust. Don't worry about accumulating thousands of people because the more people you have, the worse it's going to be for you at the end of the day. All right? One day at a time. Okay? It's not about publicity. It's about quality. It's about you being yourself and not trying to change yourself for anybody else. Okay? Oh, nice, Paris. That's cool. I'll probably go on Instagram later on and do messages and stuff. I just wanted to come on YouTube and say hello to everybody and do this reading for the rest of the month. Like I said, next week at some point in time, one night next week, I will probably do all signs for January and see what we have. And I'll probably do the singles ladies reading for January. I'm going to be kind of freed up a little bit, you know, so I'll be able to do more. Okay. Hey, Luna. Hey, SR. Happy holidays. But I do go on Instagram almost every night, pretty much. I come on late. Sometimes I come on early. But I will be coming on because I'm off today. And I'm going to go probably come on Instagram maybe twice. Or maybe I might be coming on in a little while, actually, just to do some messages and just talk and have fun. All right? It's great seeing you all. Please be safe out there. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I hope you all had a great Christmas. Hope you had a great holiday. And continue to be yourself. Love yourself. Take care of yourselves. It was great seeing you all always. I love you guys for all your support throughout the whole year. This whole year, you guys have supported me. I greatly appreciate that very much. I acknowledge every person who comes in this room. And that's the way I've always been. That's the way I always will be. I will always acknowledge the people who acknowledge me and take care of me. Thank you for all your wonderful gifts, your support, your time, your energy, your readings. Everything that you guys have done for me, it never goes, unappreciated. Trust me. I love all of you. I love the way you guys deal with me, the way you guys treat me. It's never like not thought of. Trust me. Without you guys, I can't be me. So remember that. Okay? Mwah. Love you guys. Be safe. Enjoy the rest of your year. Let's bring in 2021 about us. Yeah?